God will punish Wizkid as well. God will punish her for my money. All the way from Accra, they come here.
What has he done? Why should God punish Wizkid?
Wizkid no come.
Oh, Wizkid no come. The whole show be say we can't do the get him off. He be scat giddy giddy. Mr. Senior man they can, senior man no come. Well, lie, them fraud we.
Oh, I understand. Oh, okay. Wizkid no can perform for the show. Okay. I understand where you're coming from. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some discussions to do. So Charlie, last night was supposed to be a great night. You know, Wizkid headlining a show in Accra Sports Stadium. People actually came in their numbers. People actually pull up in their numbers. You know how big the Wizkid brand is in Africa, Nigeria, and the whole world at large. People actually came in their numbers to see Wizkid perform. Even though some artists came through. Yo, Charlie Darkovibes gave some nostalgic performance. Asakaa, Charlie, mad performance, Charlie, Yo, Yaw Tog, Charlie, big ups to Yaw Tog, Charlie, some good performance out there. Let's give it to your man out there. After all these performances going on rounds and rounds, people were rooting out for Wizkid to also come and perform, waiting from 4 p.m. to the next day, and Wizkid never showed up. No communication were passed on to anyone. Nothing were like, yo, Charlie, how do these people actually look at us? There are people who made them. There are people who stream their song. We buy tickets to your show to come and see you perform. You didn't show up. You didn't communicate anything to anyone. You didn't say anything to anyone. And the respect that we give you people is not the same respect that you people are giving us. How do you see us? We made you. Wizkid, when we are coming up, we all saw you. Now look at, you've gotten to that pedigree and you think you can do anything that you like. I know there must be some kind of misfortune anywhere, you know, anything can happen, technical issue, or there can be any misunderstanding from you and the promoters or whatsoever, but at least communicate something. Communication is key. You could say something. You have the platform. You could tweet something. Say something to us. Tell people why you wouldn't or why you can't perform at that point in time. People were actually waiting for you. People were sitting on the floor. Everyone was disappointed. People of prestige or people with high status came to support you, to see you perform and all that, and all you could do is not to show up.
Yes, boss. You're welcome.
Thank you.
What are your expectations for tonight?
No, I just thought I would just pass through and give a great support to Wizkid. He's one of the biggest African acts, and you know, I respect him, I love him, man. Not to say I don't love the rest, I love you all.
Yo, how do you take us? How do you take us? You want to be the next Fela Kuti, right? Hey, you want to be the next Fela Abi? You think say if Fela was very stupid like what you did yesterday, do you think Fela will be leaving that legacy and people are still mentioning his name? How could you be so dumb? You have promoters, you have communication team. What happened to them? Why don't you communicate anything to them to give it to the public for us to know why you can't or why you wouldn't perform? Why should you even? Oh, Charlie, why are we like this? We are the people who made you. We are the people who go stream your song, buy your album, buy your merches, mention your name everywhere, make sure you get all the deals and all the things done. We are the people who made you. We are the people who are following you. All the followers are organic. We are human beings following you, and we need that same respect from you. How could you? Wizkid, a whole brand like Wizkid. So you think say if you be UK or if you be America, where you had this performance, this like you not go show up. You were able to full up a whole Madison Square. You showed up. What do you take the people of Ghana for? This is where you blew. We all saw you going up as a new artist, and yo, you've reached those pedigree of yourself. People are coming in their numbers to see you perform because yes, you're the one headlining the show. Of course, it is a Wizkid show, and everyone came in their numbers to see you Wizkid perform, even though there are other artists which also came through which are good. I didn't say that people didn't come to see all those artists perform, but the main reason or the main ideology from people coming in their homes to the stadium to see you is Wizkid. It's Wizkid. Now they have come and you didn't show up from 4 p.m. and at 2-3 a.m. people were still sitting down waiting for Wizkid. And the hype man, look at the hype man, the way they give hype here and there. Yo, big ups to Wizkid. Let's big up.
You got the energy for Wizkid tonight. You got the energy. Everybody, let's go. Everybody now, let's go. Let's go. One of my piano fans.
Oh, Charlie. After all these things, you know, show up. Are you actually making sense? Is your Twitter account blocked? Is your Instagram account blocked? Do you have a Facebook account at all? Your Snapchat account? You are out there insulting rappers for, you know, doing their own thing. You are out there degrading someone's craft work. People are rapping their ass out. People choose their genre to follow. You are insulting them. You are downgrading them. You are making them look like they are nothing in the industry. Now it's up to you to also prove something that, yo, you can also take this thing to the next level, and you didn't show up. Like if you O2 where you perform, like you know go show up a whole Madison Square, you were out there performing there, full up with the whole people. Now you take the people. You see blacks, blacks, our mentality is very weak. Our mentality, the thing where they were head inside is very weak. Next time you see Wizkid performing somewhere and people will go. I think all the tickets where people buy should be refunded, even though yes, they went and enjoy other artists perform. But once it is a Wizkid show and Wizkid didn't show up, I think all the tickets, all the money that people paid for the ticket, and it should be refunded to everyone, because this is a Wizkid show. People actually went there to see Wizkid perform and Wizkid never didn't show up. So why should I leave my money with you if the person where I come to see didn't perform? Do you know the price of the tickets? The VIP ticket, do you know how much it costs? People actually pay all these things to come and see you perform, and you didn't show up. You didn't even communicate anything to anyone. Nothing was communicated from promoters to anyone. You people are very dumb. Is that how we do business? Do you know you can be sued for these things? This is a fraud. This is a scam. A big scam. How can you tell someone that you show up and you didn't show up and you think it's against the law? Okay, when it comes to 1992 Constitution, it is against the Ghana law. When you promise someone that you show up for something, the person should pay you this and that. You have actually paid an amount to come and see you perform and you didn't show up. You know the time that have been wasted. Someone's precious time is being wasted just because he wants to see you, he loves you, he wants to do everything to support your craft and help you go to the next level so that you can get money, a lot of money. So you think say this money where you get, where you won't refund all this money back to the people, you think say God no go punish you for this? God will actually punish you for this, Wizkid. This is a bad thing from you. Looking at your brand and the kind of thing that you are doing, yo, God will punish you for real. Like what the guy said, you are a bastard. And you'll be bastard for this. How could you? How could you? You see this thing where we do for Africa, blacks, you see how dumb some of us are? Because what? You are Wizkid. Because what? You are that big. Because what? You have that pedigree, you have these numbers, and so what? And so what? You are the people who made you. You are the people who made you. When we were following Banky W up and down here, looking for performance to perform, Rapperholic, we were begging Asakaa there to perform, to have even a 1-minute performance at Rapperholic, and now look at you. You are hosting your own shows, you are going tour here and there, and you are defrauding people. Oh God, God will punish you. So this is the Yaw Tog show. This is 22 months. Kindly subscribe to my channel to become part of this beautiful family. Charlie, I had the one can be woo. Kindly subscribe to my channel to become part of this beautiful family. Until then, peace out.